Oh my, this attempt by Donald Trump to show proof of life, it just continues to get worse. And now he says he's making a major announcement in a few hours this morning. What the hell is going on? The White House was circulating this photo of Donald Trump yesterday. Take a look right here. What the hell is going on there? We see his hands previously decomposing as well. Those ankles incredibly inflamed. The White House says, don't worry about it. Totally normal stuff. I don't believe that's totally normal stuff. I've seen and heard from a lot of medical professionals who have just expressed their opinion that this could be very serious cardiovascular and/or kidney and/or liver issues. And given Donald Trump's age, something that really needs to be addressed immediately. And again, these are just opinions that have been circulating. But take a look at this other photo that the White House had been circulating. Take a look at this of Donald Trump in the motorcade. You zoom in right there. I mean, I saw someone do a post where they compared Donald Trump with the former Pope. Did you see that photo right there? I've seen someone do a comparison of Donald Trump and Queen Elizabeth before she passed, the way their hands look, and Trump and the White House, they've said, oh, look, Donald Trump was golfing with Gruden, the football coach, this weekend. And I was like, nah, that was a photo from August 23rd. That didn't happen this weekend. And again, we're trying to not have the instinct of being, I try to avoid being conspiratorial, but this isn't conspiratorial. I'm just giving you the facts. If you're trying to show proof of life, why would you show a golf photo with you and Gruden from August 23rd and try to play it off like that just happened this weekend? Or the White House Instagram account showed Donald Trump going to a football game, but it was the Alabama-Georgia game from last year. Alabama did not play Georgia this year. Like what are we even talking about here? So you got that going on. What is this announcement going to even be about today? And then Donald Trump posts the following. Woody Allen wants to direct Donald Trump in another movie. After 1998 celebrity, a pleasure to work with and a very good actor. So Donald Trump's reposting how Woody Allen wants him in a film and how Donald Trump would want to be in a Woody Allen film. And then all the MAGA influencers like Eric Dougherty leading the way. But all these MAGA influencers were like, fire! Just in, Trump is highlighting the fact that major filmmaker Woody Allen wants Trump to be in another movie. I love this idea. So that's what all the MAGA influencers are saying now. Woody Allen married his former wife, Mia Farrow's adopted daughter. That's who he ended up marrying. Woody Allen has numerous connections with Jeffrey Epstein, social relationships, dinner parties. He compared Epstein's townhouse in New York to like the townhouse of Dracula and all these young women running around. He wrote in letters to Epstein how interesting these parties are with these young women or young girls running around. Frequent visits, frequent relationships. But that's how Donald Trump, that's what you're posting. I mean, this week we're going to see the Epstein victims on Capitol Hill, the MeidasTouch Network on Wednesday, 7:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. We're going to be streaming what the victims have to say. But that's what you're posting? Woody Allen, a friend of Epstein's? I mean, they were all a crew together. They were all hanging out together. So anyway, while you have that going on here, there were tons of protests happening yesterday. Here's a large protest yesterday on Labor Day against ICE in downtown Chicago. You'll see demonstrators taking over the streets there. Look how big this protest is right here. And we saw protests across the United States yesterday. Here was a protest in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'll show you this one right here. Let's play this clip. Take a look what the mayor of Chicago had to say yesterday. Here's what Mayor Brandon Johnson had to say. Let's play it.
No troops in Chicago! No troops in Chicago! No troops in Chicago! Invest in Chicago! Invest in Chicago! No troops in Chicago. Invest in Chicago. God bless you. Love you all.
Lots of unions showing up, leading rallies across the country. Boston is union strong. This is the Boston. This was in Boston, a rally led by unions there. Here, play this clip. Just take a look at this photo one more time of the anti-Trump protest in Chicago. You see it right there. I'll show you this other one right here. This is outside of Trump Tower yesterday. I'll show you this. Let's play it. I'm going to do a whole other video on the rally by Bernie Sanders, along with other very progressive candidates in Portland, Maine yesterday. But just take a look at the crowd as Troy Jackson, who's running for governor in Maine, a logger, he introduces Bernie Sanders. The 6,500 people yesterday in Portland made a huge, huge crowd. Just think, for an off election year, 6,500 people in the Fight the Oligarchy tour. Huge. Here, play this clip.
Please welcome my friend, Senator Bernie Sanders.
And by the way, I've seen these photos of former President Biden with his daughter, with his granddaughter, hanging out at the beach, hanging out, looking good, you know, and just so interesting that you had all the media speculating about Biden's health and Biden this and Biden that, and Biden looks great, and Donald Trump looks decrepit and decomposing and all of that, and you don't see the media really saying much at all right there. Some important foreign policy things to discuss right now as well. I've been doing videos about it all weekend. There was that major Shanghai Cooperation Conference that took place in Tianjin in China, where Xi Jinping asserted that China was now the leader of the world, and that the United States was no longer. You had Prime Minister Modi of India, and you had Vladimir Putin there, along with numerous other world leaders, and they were all laughing at Donald Trump's face. They were all mocking Donald Trump. You had California Governor Gavin Newsom, make a post pointing out what was happening there and how dangerous it was. Gavin Newsom goes, "Here's what's happening, but have no fear. Trump is sending the National Guard to Chicago, everybody. Donald Trump is sending troops against American states, while America's standing in the world is weaker than ever." Also, you had Vladimir Putin's Russia jam the GPS signals of the airplane carrying the European Union Commissioner Ursula von der Leyen yesterday. She had to take an emergency landing in Bulgaria, and basically an assassination attempt, as Donald Trump shows complete and utter weakness. This is the front page right now of Le Point, a French magazine. The translation right here is "Man from Moscow." That's how they're referring to Donald Trump right now. Man from Moscow. Meanwhile, you have the Donald Trump sycophants and bootlickers like Labor Secretary Chavez DeRemer saying that, look, on Labor Day, Trump put American workers first. That's why prices are going down. Everything is going great. I mean, prices are not going down. Prices are going up. Manufacturing plants are closing. It's not good. And they keep on lying over and over and over again. Here, let's play this clip right here.
Well, President Trump is putting the American worker first this Labor Day, and he's been doing that since he has been in office. You mentioned the first Trump administration, and now really he has doubled down because he is reclaiming Labor Day through the America First policies. So that's why we're seeing prices go down.
Just one lie after another. Want to give a shout out to Charlie Angus, who is now running Meidas Canada. We launched Meidas Canada yesterday. Charlie launched Meidas Canada yesterday, picked up 100,000 subscribers in one day. I believe that pro-democracy must be an international movement. Frankly, the way I view MeidasTouch is less of an American company and more of a concept that transcends borders. And that's why it's so important that we be in Canada, that we be in Australia, that we be in the rest of the world spreading pro-democracy messages in order to counteract what's going on with the fascism movement across the world, because that is indeed international as well. I want to share this with you as well. This is from the Bernie Sanders rally. This is Graham Plattner, who's running for Senate against Susan Collins, who is always concerned. I'm so concerned about this. I'm concerned about this. Here's what Graham Plattner has to say. Let's play this clip.
Now, Susan Collins' charade is wearing thin. This is the easiest applause lines in these speeches. No one cares that you pretend to be remorseful as you sell out to lobbyists. No one cares while you sell out to corporations, and no one cares while you sell out to a president who are all engineering the greatest redistribution of wealth from the working class to the ruling class in American history. Symbolic opposition does not reopen hospitals. Weak condemnations do not bring back Roe v. Wade. Selling out the same working class voters who've delivered mandate for change after mandate for change is not forgivable. A performative politics that enables the destruction of our way of life is disqualifying for the role of United States Senator. Maine deserves better than Susan Collins. And Maine deserves an alternative who is not at risk of being mistaken as being beholden to the same status quo that she is. I am running because it is time for change.
And again, just look at this huge crowd right there. It's so incredible to see people showing up, people standing up, and to have that incredible energy out there. Anyway, we'll keep you posted every step of the way, as always, here on the MeidasTouch Network. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million subscribers.
Want to stay plugged in? Become a subscriber to our Substack at MeidasPlus.com. You'll get daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, ad-free episodes of our podcast, and more exclusive content only available at MeidasPlus.com.